and welcome to the Minister's Monthly Message for November 2021. I am the Reverend Jen Raffensperger, and I am the minister of the Unitarian Universalist Congregation of York. And this is something new. Each month on the first Thursday, we'll have a new video available with a little information on what's coming up this month and space to make a few moments for reflection. While coming up with this idea, I kept using the term fireside chat, thinking of President Franklin Delano Roosevelt's conversational and informal addresses that he made from the Oval Office throughout his presidency. And while President Roosevelt broadcast from his desk, I have an actual fireplace to use. And I like to think of a warm hearth at times like this. In the month of November, we have shorter days and longer nights, and it gets colder as we move toward the end of autumn and the beginning of winter. Long nights make me think of quiet, restful times, but the truth of the matter is that it can be challenging to find those times of quiet and of rest in this particular season. November is a busy month, coming up on what for many is the busiest time of the year. At the end of this message, I'll go over a bit of what UUCY has planned for the month, but for now, I'd like to ask you to settle in for a bit of poetry prayer. To me, those two things are often one and the same. One of my colleagues, the Reverend Gretchen Haley, is an extraordinarily talented crafter of these both and messages. And today I'd like to share with you her piece called Here We Remember Ourselves. Give up the fight for some other moment, some other life than here and now. Give up the longing for some other world, the wishing for other choices to make, other songs to sing, other bodies, other ages, other countries, other stakes. Purge the past, forgive the future, for each come too soon. Surrender only to this life, this day, this hour, not because it does not constantly break your heart, but because it also beckons with beauty, startles with delight, if only we keep waking up. This is the gift we have been given. These body clothes, this heartbreak, this pulse, this breath, this light, these friends, this hope. Here we remember ourselves, all a part of it all, giving thanks and centering joy. Giving thanks and centering joy sound like the two most important tasks for us to consider as we enter into this season of winter holiday busyness. I want to use them to ground myself even when my stress feels like it's piling up. I often hear about people having a gratitude practice, and I think that's a great idea, but I wonder about the glorious additional possibilities of a joy practice. You will definitely hear more about gratitude and joy in the near future at UUCY. Just to highlight a few important things coming up in November. This Saturday, November 6th, we have an introductory class for people interested in learning more about Unitarian Universalism and UUCY. It's on Zoom from 2 to 3:15 p.m. Please email membership@uucy.org to sign up. This Sunday, November 7th, we'll have a beautiful Veterans Day service co-led by Russ and Janie McKnight that you don't want to miss. So don't forget to set your clocks back an hour for that one extra hour of glorious sleep. On Saturday, November 20th, there will be a vigil for the annual Transgender Day of Remembrance held at Dream Rights Center for Community Arts beginning at 6 p.m. Join me and other community and faith leaders in honoring those beloved transgender lives lost this year as we pray and work for a world where our transgender siblings are safe and free. On Sunday, November 21st, Our Sunday service will be our annual bread communion, followed by a community bonfire event here on campus starting at 11:30. These two events will inform and enrich one another and offer many ways to be in community. The annual Interfaith Thanksgiving service will premiere on YouTube on Tuesday, November 23rd, and we'll have more information for you and links when that gets closer. On Sunday, November 28th, I'll offer a contemplative Lectio Divina service in the morning. It is the start of the sacred season of Advent in the Christian tradition that day, and in the Jewish tradition, Hanukkah, the Festival of Lights, begins at sundown. Thanks for taking the time to watch and listen to our first ever Minister's Monthly message. Watch this space as we learn and grow.